issue of standards and continuation of projects abandoned or uncompleted by previous administrations has been legendary and has left Nigeria suffering from the loss of revenue when such projects are abandoned. The advent of the Buhari administration has seen to the end of this phenomenon, with many abandoned projects now getting attention. The administration has also assured Nigerians that such projects, which are of strategic nature to the people of Nigeria, will be completed and given the required attention and focus. The government has also assured Nigerians that projects such as the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and its 2 sections will be completed to standards to the benefit of all Nigerians. Let's take a listen to Infrastructure Weekly's visit to the site.
The federal government, in furtherance of its infrastructure development agenda, had reactivated the construction of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, dividing into 2 sections, with construction giants Julius Berger and Reynolds Construction Company handling each of the 2-part projects. The road, which is the busiest highway in the country, has suffered neglect and forced dawns over the past 19 years, but the Buhari administration intensified efforts to deliver it with the Lagos toll gate end to Shagamu interchange and the Shagamu interchange to Ojo in Ibadan, both receiving major attention, with a subsequent reduction in travel time and enhancement of business. The project manager in charge of the Lagos-Shagamu end of the road from the Ministry of Power, Works and Housing, Kayode Ibrahim, said the ministry is working to supervise the contractor and deliver a world-class project. He added that the ministry is also working to ensure that the project is delivered to specifications.
Federal Ministry of Work has standard and specification which is strictly adhered to. Every contractor must adhere to our specification. For instance, in this place, we ensure that the contractors follow strictly our specification. Now you can see they are removing the bad portion of the road. So we are bringing in laterite, which has a specification. And that it is tested first at the borough pit. And right here where we are working, we carry out tests before they lay. And as soon as they lay, we also carry out tests on the finished work.
He assured commuters that all issues, especially those concerning traffic, will be attended to by both the ministry and the traffic unit of the contractor.
You are definitely going to have some little bit of discomfort traffic-wise. But in this instance, we have made sure that you have 2 vehicles can go at the same time, both bounds. So if the commuters and the vehicle operators, if they are patient with one another, you have free flow of traffic. The problem is usually impatience. But if people are patient enough, and we have the traffic unit, the contractor have their traffic units very well in operations.
He also commended the federal government for the pace the project had picked up since the inception of the Buhari administration, describing it as unprecedented, having witnessed several false dawns on the project over the years.
This is work in progress. So every drainage has to have a discharge. We have not done up to discharge yet. So when we get to discharge and the road is in full operation, the drainages will not be blocked. Of course, there's needs for maintenance, and we have a maintenance unit in the ministry. The ministry have a maintenance unit, FEMA, so they will maintain the road. It is very, very necessary that there must be maintenance. So if the road is maintained, and also Nigerians must not be blocking our drains.
The project has also seen the return to work of hitherto laid-off workers of the contractor, Julius Berger. They thanked the federal government and President Muhammadu Buhari for the decision to reactivate the project.
I was working in Benin. Recently, like my last 3 months, I was laid off. But when this project now started, they have to call me back. What will I have to say is that he should put more effort, because he's tried, but he should put more effort.
I'm not working.
So this project is the one that brought you down?
Yes. Well, this project brought me down to here. They employed some of our workers. No job.
Now that they have employed you, why did they employ you?
Because the job is just coming up now. Maybe from next week or next month they start to employ, because the job is moving forward.
But this project has given you job.
Yes.
Work is currently ongoing on both sections of the expressway, with the Lagos-Shagamu end currently receiving attention on the 2-kilometer stretch between Ibafo and Asheshe before the redemption camp.